This is a compiler designing question based upon LL1 parser. We have been given the following context-free grammar having these rules, and the set of terminals here is A, B, C, D, and F. We have also been given this LL1 parsing table, which is incompletely filled. There are these 1, 2, 3, and 4, which we have to fill, these 4 productions, and other than that, the entries are made in it. So what do we would be filling in these blank cells? That has to be determined. So for that, this is our given grammar, and in order to create an LL1 parsing table, for that first we need to find out the first and follow of all these non-terminal symbols. So we have created this first and follow table over here. As we can see, for S we have in the first D, C, and F, these. And how do we get them? As we can see here, in the first of S we have this D, and also the first of S will be first of R. So we go to R, and here we see C comes from this, so D and C, and also R can derive epsilon. So if R gets epsilon, then this next F is there, that will be taken. So we get D, C, and F as the first of S. Then coming to T, in first of T we will have this A from here, B from here, and it is also deriving epsilon, so that will be there, A, B, and epsilon. Next, coming to R, it is C and epsilon, because it derives C here and epsilon as well. So we have got first entries for all the 3 non-terminals. Now coming to the follow side, let us start with R first. What do we say is the follow of R? Here we have this F. Other than that, there is nothing to be placed in the follow of R, so it will simply be F over here. Then coming to S and T, there are these 2 productions. For S we can see that here we are having this R, so corresponding to R we will have those entries. Follow of S will be taken from R as well, so because F is there in the follow of R, so that will be included here. And because S is the start symbol, so the dollar sign will also be there, indicating the end of the string. And also this C comes from here, because we have this R here, so S will also have the symbol C in its follow. So we get CF dollar sign. And when we are dealing with the follow of S, follow of T, because here we are having the S, so we will say that follow of T will be the same as follow of S, and hence we get the same entries CF and dollar in the follow of T as well. So we have created this first and follow table. Now based upon this, we will be going for the LL1 parsing table that has been given here incompletely filled. So let us check out. For the productions, let us see. S derives, okay, it's better if we clear this out. Alright, so the first production we have is S derives DAT. Where should this be placed? In the first of S, but here the start symbol is D. So this particular production S derives DAT will be placed only under D. Why so? Because here the start symbol which is included in the first of S is D itself. And as we know, there are other 2 symbols present in the first of S as well, C and F, but both of them are associated with R. So under them, this particular production S derives RF has to be placed. So for this particular cell S and C, the entry would be S derives RF, and same goes for position 2 as well, S derives RF, that will be placed. Then coming to T, this is the first production, T derives AS, so this will be placed under A, and that is already given. Then next is T derives BAT, that will be placed under B, it has already been placed in the table. Then comes T derives epsilon. Now we know that whenever there are epsilon productions, then those are placed in the follow of that particular non-terminal. So what do we have in the follow of T? We have C, F, and dollar. So under each of them, the production T derives epsilon will be placed. It is already given under F, so we will be placing it under C and under this dollar sign. T derives epsilon. So all the four are already done. Let us also check for R. This production R derives CATR, that will be placed under C. It's already given. And the next one, R derives epsilon, will be placed in the follow of R, that is F. So under F, this R derives epsilon will be placed. It's already been given. So we have found the entries corresponding to all these 1, 2, 3 and 4. For 1 and 2, we have got S derives RF, while for 3 and 4 we have got the same entry, T derives epsilon. So let us see which of these option matches. S derives RF, S derives RF, T derives epsilon and T derives epsilon. So the matching option is first one. So we'll be going with option A.